agree or disagree with this. I think it really will help the youth programs in America, especially for men's soccer, because you see it in women's soccer where it's really good. That's why the women's soccer team is just excellent across the board. I'm not saying the men's soccer programs are not like that, because I know the academies do a great job of trying to do that. But again, trying to bring when you bring Messi in, again, that's going to incentivize more players to want to play soccer that are Messi fans and try to get that whole started. And, again, that's going to get more for the academies and more good talent and more chances to develop these players into becoming something where they can play in the MLS or play overseas or do something right like that. And, I think the academies already for soccer are a really good thing because I have some friends, obviously some guys like you, like yourself and other guys who played at Amherst, but there's also some guys who I also know that played like at Princeton and stuff like that as well, who went through the academy stuff. And I think that if that just continues, having a guy like Messi can help that thing grow into something better. Do you agree with that, or do you think that like maybe it's a double-edged sword that it's still harder to tell if it can make a huge difference?
No, you'll see a direct impact. You'll see a huge growth spurt. I mean, you won't see it translate to, the U.S. national team being better, but you will see a growth in culture. Um, I mean, it's Messi, right? So you're gonna learn very quickly. Pretty much everything he touches turns to gold. People will follow his example. People will. I mean, Inter Miami is going to improve. Like, not just because of him. Like I said earlier, like people are going to come and follow and not play in the same league as him, but play on the same team as him. And I don't know. I think the MLS has some sort of rule on the amount of international players you can have on a single team. And, I've never really understood that rule. That might actually become a good rule because obviously, if there's a limit to how many internationals can play on one team, like not everyone can join Inter Miami and play with him. Um, but no, for the kids, it's a big deal. Like, I mean, can you imagine, the day that those Inter Miami youth players, no matter what age, I mean, even the players on the team, like the day they had when they found out Messi was seriously joining, because there were a lot of rumors for this for maybe a few years, 2, 3 years. Messi coming to MLS, is he going to go back to Argentina and play? Is he going to stay in Europe? Like, it's real. He's coming. It's happened. It's like, I mean, there's no better dream than, you're grinding, you're working hard, you're trying to, progress up the ranks for your youth academy. And, the reward is part of it is that Messi's in that first team.